Man United transfer news today, Garnacho investigation, Osimhen approach, Rashford TRUTH football transfers runs through all the latest Manchester United transfer news, rumours, and gossip, including the latest on Alejandro Garnacho, Victor Osimhen, and Marcus Rashford. Team leak investigation. Man United launched an investigation into the player responsible for consistently leaking team news information to the media. The Red Devils' starting 11 for their clash against Manchester City on Sunday was leaked the night before the game, and The Sun reports that Ruben Amorim has questioned both Amad Diallo and Alejandro Garnacho over their potential involvement. Garnacho's brother, Roberto, has been accused of leaking team news in the past, although he has denied such allegations. After questioning Amad and Garnacho, Amorim has reportedly decided they aren't responsible, but the clubhouse launched an investigation in an attempt to find the mole. Following the win over Man City, Amorim admitted his frustration at the team leaks. He told reporters, "I know that story. I think it is impossible to fix. You have a lot of people in the club, the players talk with agents, it is not a good thing." Victor Osimhen approached Man United have reportedly made a fresh approach to beat Chelsea and Juventus to the signing of Nigeria forward Victor Osimhen next summer. The 25-year-old is currently on loan at Galatasaray, but he is expected to depart Napoli in 2025 amid significant interest in his services. Osimhen has emerged as a top target for Ruben Amorim's side, according to Caught Offside, and the Red Devils have now initiated new contact with the Nigerian's entourage in a bid to assess whether a deal is possible. However, Osimhen could reportedly snub Man United and Chelsea in favor of joining Juventus, despite the fact he remains a Blues FA. Marcus Rashford was excluded from Man United's matchday squad to face Man City, with Amorim dropping the former England international. Following concerns over his performances in training, Man United eventually ran out 2-1 winners over Pep Guardiola's side, and Amorim clarified why he opted to leave Rashford at home. "For me, it's important. The performance in training, the performance in game, the way you dress, the way you eat, the way you engage with teammates, the way you push your teammates, everything is important in our context at the beginning of something when we want to change a lot of things," the Man United boss said. He later added, "You can dress in a way that I really don't like, but it's not a disciplinary thing. It's the small details. But the performance in training and games, then I have to choose. That's it. New week, new life. That's it." Marcin Bulka wanted Man United are target a move for OGC Nice goalkeeper Marcin Bulka following Andre Onana's recent form. The ex-Inter Milan star was at fault for goals against Nottingham Forest and Victoria Plzen last week, and Man United have been linked with a host of new keepers as a result. Bulka has now emerged as a target for Amorim, according to El Nacional, who report that Man United is ready to spend €20 million on the Poland international. The 25-year-old would reportedly become Man United's undisputed number one if he joins the club, with Amorim eager to complete a deal in January. Randal Kolo Muani in January? Man United are set to take advantage of Randal Kolo Muani's uncertain position at PSG to secure a loan deal for the France international, according to a report from L'Equipe. The 26-year-old is expected to leave PSG in 2025 after being cast aside by Luis Enrique, and Man United are reportedly leading the race to sign him on loan. However, the Red Devils are set to face competition from both RB Leipzig and AS Monaco. Furthermore, PSG is lining up a move for Man United target Victor Gyökeres as they search for a replacement for Kolo Muani. Harry Maguire hints at new deal. Harry Maguire has hinted that he could extend his stay at Man United following his revival since Amorim's appointment. The England international impressed against Man City on Sunday, and after the match he was asked whether a contract extension is on the cards. "I haven't thought about it," he told reporters, as per Manchester World. "I've still got this year to go with an option in their hands. But all the signs are positive at the moment, and the chat that I'm having is positive." Marcus Rashford, truth behind Amorim's clothes and lifestyle comments. Ruben Amorim's comments on Marcus Rashford's clothes and dress sense caught light after the Manchester United manager dropped the forward for Sunday's derby against Manchester City. Rashford and teammate Alejandro Garnacho were omitted from the Red Devils squad as they claimed a stunning 2-1 win over the defending Premier League champions at the Etihad Stadium, following the game. Comments the Portuguese head coach made about the England international's clothing caught light on social media as he explained his decision to drop the 27-year-old. But Amram's reasoning behind dropping Rashford was far more nuanced than these viral tweets suggested. "It's important to say why. Was not a disciplinary thing," Amram explained. "Next week, next game, new life, they are fighting for their places. When people in our club are losing their jobs, we have to put the standards high, and for that, they have to fight for a place in the team. And today the team proved we can leave anyone out of the squad and manage to win if you play together." Amram continued, "If it was disciplinary, I would say that here and it will be a bigger problem, but was not that. Sometimes I want to improve my players, and you understand that for so long. We tried, for example, with Rashford, but it does not work. Let's continue to do the same thing or try something different. So it's as simple as that. If they train well with the talent they have, we will be so much better with them." What did Amram say about Rashford's clothes? Amram's comments about Marcus Rashford's clothes were largely a passing comment in the greater context of the explanation he was giving. "But for me, it's important. The performance in training, the performance in game, the way you dress, the way you eat, the way you engage with teammates, the way you push your teammates, everything is important in our context at the beginning of something when we want to change a lot of things," the Man United boss said. He later added, "You can dress in a way that I don't like, really don't like, but it's not a disciplinary thing. It's the small details. But the performance in training and games, then I have to choose. That's it. New week, new life. That's it." Amram's message is clear. If Rashford is to return to his Man United team, he will have to live up to his standards. Fabrizio Romano reveals truth as Amram axes Garnacho and Rashford. Fabrizio Romano has revealed the truth behind Ruben Amram's decision to drop Alejandro Garnacho and Marcus Rashford from the Manchester United squad for Sunday's clash against Manchester City. Article continues. Under the video, UTD piled the misery on Pep Guardiola's side with a 2-1 victory at the Etihad Stadium as late goals from Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo saw the Red Devils claim a shock success against the defending Premier League champions. But Garnacho and Rashford were nowhere to be seen in the squad. Amram decided to drop both entirely from the squad, with Romano explaining the background behind the new head coach's bold call, which paid off handsomely. "The big bomb came before the match," Romano told his YouTube channel. "Ruben Amram decided not to include Alejandro Garnacho and Marcus Rashford in the squad for the derby. Not just in the starting 11, not even on the bench. This was the technical decision of Amram." Romano explained that it came down to the pair's attitude in training. "It's been a complicated couple of days at Man United. It's been tense. I mean, in terms of training," he said. "Amram is serious and strong. In public, he's always smiling and nice, but in private, when it's time to work, especially when there's not much time to work with the squad, Amram considers training crucial. His starting 11 is always based on what he sees in training. It's not about the name or the salary. Work hard, you play. Don't work hard, you don't play." The result of this mentality is quite clear. He doesn't see that kind of approach from Garnacho and Rashford. Man Utd's season is nothing special, but he wants to see from his players who are the ones who can be part of the future project.